Support provided by the Chesapeake and Newport News with chef-centric farm-to-table dining. thechesapeake.org. Hi everyone, Jay Sennett. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jay here in the Jazz Kitchen. Hope all of you are doing well, and thanks for watching the show. Today, something savory, sweet, and tangy. Those interesting flavors that are diametrically opposed to each other. You know, that sweet side and that tangy, sour side, but not too much of each. The key is the balance. What I'm going to make, and squeezed in between those flavors, I'm making this pork loin chop. I diced it up, made these little pieces, okay? I have a particular smoky seasoning on here. Basically, you can use smoked paprika, some garlic powder, onion powder, maybe some chili powder, salt and pepper, that sort of thing. Or just plain salt and pepper, okay? Simple enough. Because I'm going to serve this pork. Pork works well with certain fruit, all right? I'm making this blueberry balsamic glaze to go over this pork. And I cook the pork, I overcook it a little bit to give it a little bit of the char on the pork. And then you put that blueberry balsamic glaze over these pork pieces, and you have yourself a delicious, delicious pork dish. Okay, that can be served with mashed potatoes, rice, you know, however you want to serve this. Okay, so let's go over here to the stove, and I'll show you how I put this dish together. I got some boneless pork loin chops. Trim the fat off of them, and I cut them up in little pieces, as I just showed you there. And then I season them. Now, again, you can season with salt and pepper, or you can create kind of like a little rub with smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, some chili powder. You know, that's a good start. Key is the base, smoked paprika. So the pork can almost stand on its own with that flavor, okay? And I just have some olive oil in here. All right, and my wok, fairly medium-high heat. Okay, now, while that's cooking, over here, this dark pot, what is that? Wow, okay? I'll tell you what this is. I put about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of blueberries in here, okay? About 1.5 cups, 2 cups of blueberries in here. About a quarter cup of balsamic vinegar. And I put about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in here as well. And about 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar, okay? Light brown sugar. And also, so you want to get that going with the lemon juice, the balsamic vinegar, the blueberries, and the sugar until it starts to boil, and then you create a slurry. You know what a slurry is, right? Basically, I'm using cornstarch and water, okay? I've already put some of it in there. So that's what this is. It's a slurry, cornstarch and water, basically to act as a thickener, right? And you can see how it sticks to the spoon. That's beautiful right there, okay? That's beautiful right there. And, oh man, sweet and tangy. I use a masher. After you cook it for about 5 minutes, wop, 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 smash up the blueberries, like so, okay? And most of them, the blueberries will start to break open, but some of them won't. You just take a masher, just mash them up. Do that, okay? All right, so this is my blueberry balsamic vinegar glaze. Again, blueberries, quarter cup, about 2 cups blueberries. I use fresh blueberries, not frozen. Quarter cup of balsamic vinegar, a couple tablespoons of light brown sugar, a couple tablespoons of lemon juice, and then I created a slurry, water and cornstarch. Okay, and you can taste it to see if the sweetness is to your liking. If it's too sweet, add a little bit more lemon juice. If it's not sweet enough, add a little bit more brown sugar, right? But if you get some good ripe blueberries, that's going to be perfect for you, okay? You can see that char coming on here. I want to get that. So they're slightly overcooked, but I personally love it. I love that char. Get a plate out of here. Oh, move this pan. Bowl there. Just a couple of minutes longer. And the way to get the char, when you put the pieces of meat in there, just let it sit. Just let it go. Do its thing. 3-4 minutes, because these are fairly thin sliced pork chops. Okay. And again on medium-high heat. Oh, look at that. Ooh! Yes. Yeah. Okay. About another minute. I'm going to get just a little bit more on there. And what I'm going to do now, get 2 trusty spoons. I'm just going to put this charred pork up here. Add some of this delicious blueberry balsamic glaze over this pork. Oh man. It's a beautiful deep blue, almost purple color, okay, to that. Now, would I just eat a plate of food like that? I can, but you know, you would have it with some mashed potatoes and some veggies, you know, mix it up a little bit. I want to taste a little bit, a little piece of this meat, some of that glaze. That charred pork. Well, sometimes it's just I love it when I get it right the first time, right? Then I have to go back and, damn, I need a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that. And it comes out of the pan delicious, right? With that, there's sweet, savory, tangy, all in this dish. So that's my dish today on this edition of Cooking with Jay. I'll make sure all the fire's off. Yep. Seasoned pork tenderloin, cut up in pieces. Then I made a blueberry balsamic glaze. Pork works well with fruit sauces, right? And this blueberry balsamic glaze is perfect for this pork. I char it a little bit, so overcook it, get some of that char flavor on it, and you got yourself a nice dish. Cooking with Jay airs Sundays starting at 6 p.m. on the WHO Public Media Facebook page. Once it's put up there at 6, it stays up there, so if you can't tune in at 6, you can scroll down and check out the show. Also, I think you all know about my Send in a Session Jazz show, radio show on WHRV-FM 89.5, Monday through Thursday nights, Sunday afternoons, and Saturday mornings. And my soulful other show, the R&B Chronicles, on Friday nights from 7 until 8. And I want to thank the Chesapeake for their continued underwriting support. Thank you so much. And I want to thank you all for watching. Until the next edition of Cooking with Jay, be safe, friends. I'm going to go eat this pork with this blueberry glaze. My mouth is watering. Be safe. Take care.
Support provided by the Chesapeake in Newport News, catering to the palate of every single resident. More at thechesapeake.org.